Hey guys, welcome back. DeFi, degens, Drip, and Farm for Poverty. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all Forex Shark related projects. And in today's video, another community requested inquiry into the Drip ecosystem. We are going to be revisiting our old friend B-Reap, long and forgotten in this Drip bear market. But the question that was posed is basically, what is the state of B-Reap? How has it fared in the ecosystem, and does it pay to hold? So we're going to answer those questions and a few more in this video. So if you're not familiar, just a quick recap. B-Reap was Forex's second project where he, maybe not second, could be like third or so. I'm not sure where Rake actually came in. I think Rake came before there. But anyway, it was a reflection token whenever Reap started getting too expensive due to gas fees on Ethereum. So he forked it, brought it over to Binance, and it's still a reflection token. And then he added it to these farms. You have the Rake farm. You can still come out here and see farm.breap.finance. None of these farms are doing anything. Most of the liquidity has been removed, but you can come in here and still farm if you want to. There's $40 in here with ETH and comp. But anyway, the main reason I'm here is because the silo is still active. You come over here to the silo, and the silo is basically like the reservoir. So you will put in your REAP tokens, and then you're getting a reflection back based on the dividends, buy and sells, or people getting in and out of the silo. So there's still some availability to make some rewards here. I staked some B-Reap, a little while ago, and where am I at? I've gotten rewarded 0.001 from my 0.045 B-Reap that I staked. Just wanted to see how it would actually work. This is probably about 4 months ago. Not your best way to make B-Reap, but you can still use it. It's still active, still works, and there's still 1.8 thousand in the contract. So all in all, that is working as it should. Now the question is, what is the state of B-Reap? How has it fared in the ecosystem? Well, it has fared very similarly to Drip. So Drip primarily, I have come to the conclusion that it best performs in a bull market. It is not bear market proof, unlike the farm. Drip needs the hype and the focus and the bull run and people looking to invest in risk capital, speculative assets, gambling, all that stuff. It does have sustainability mechanics, but yeah, Drip definitely needs a bull market. So that being said, we see B-Reap being the exact same. So I unfortunately got B-Reap, man, when it was in the 300s, I think. I didn't get it. I think I bought my initial when I built my team somewhere around here. It's like 300 range or so when I was doing my own team wallet. So I got hit upside the head super hard for that. And now we're sitting at about $55. Now, what we've seen is basically just a bunch of sells. And I would deduce that people, yeah, they're selling that got in around here. Most of the buys you see happened in the run up with Drip. So anyone that's held it and built their downlines, they've gotten the positive effects of having it. And then probably now, due to being in a bear market and the delays we had on the animal farm, they were just selling the excess Drip to use that in other projects or even in the animal farm. So you can see in the holders that there are, I can say a large amount, but definitely there are some whales that have the bulk of some of the liquidity. So like this person here has 6% of the supply. Then we move down here, you got almost 2%, 1.5%, things of that nature. And the contract itself is this one here sitting at just 2%. So there are people that have more than the contract. But it is still definitely something you want to have if you are looking at building a team. Now, I would argue that right now it's kind of pointless unless you already have a team and unless your team is of decent size. Now, depending on where you're at with your team, it can still be lucrative to hold it. And what I mean by that is, like, when we look at my team, there is 139 total downline, indirects and directs. and then I can come here and see what I'll be rewarded on the next hydrate. So remember, it's a fraction of this. So we'll just use this for simple math, 10%. So with this person, I would get 1 drip. And then, you know, you combine all these up, maybe it's like 5 or 6 drip total. And remember, that's cycles, right? So you're not getting a lot of rewards. So it's hard to really say, should you sell your BREIT and use it for something else, depending on how much you had. This person that posed the question to me said they had a lot of BREIT. So I would say it really depends on how close you are to your max wallet, and if you can get there relatively soon with just some hydrations and compounds. Just a quick message, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss another video. This helps bring brand awareness to the channel, as well as all Forex Shark related projects. Thank you. Another thing I learned from Drip Guide, Brandon over at Drip Guide, is if you're also building a team, your BREIT helps you to get basically increase your deposits without adding to your claim. So remember, whenever you hydrate, that's a 5% tax towards your claimed. But if you have a team and this team has relatively large downline or large amounts of drip, then your deposits will continue to increase because you get those reflections. And that's where BREIT can definitely help without you increasing your claimed amount. So you remember, you want to keep these as far away from one another as possible, so that whenever you max out, you can, you know, enjoy those benefits. So it's hard to answer that question directly. It all depends, I think, like I said, on the size of your team and how big those wallets are on the team and how close you are to max payout. Now, for anyone looking to build a team right now, I'd say these are great prices. However, looking at the charts, I think we're gonna go lower with BREIT, especially because there's no utility and eyes or focus being put back on drip until next year sometime. And if you look at the chart, we just had nothing but buys from basically the $20 range all the way up to 50 before we got our first sells. And I don't know what the launch price was, but it looks like it hovered around here at $7 to $15 for quite some time, whenever it was launched. So the $5 to $15 range, we'll call it, in 10 to 20 range. So I think we could go back down to 25 or so for sure, before any utility gets put back on. So going back to what I said, it might be a great opportunity to build a team now and DCA a little bit into BREIT. But as far as selling it, I think that's what a lot of the big bag holders are doing, because they got tons of it sitting on the sidelines. And let's face it, it is very, very difficult to build a team in drip in a bear market with the way the chart looks. So holding it, unless it's really benefiting your drip hydrations or deposits, sorry, may not be the best play. But if you're looking to get started, this could be an opportunity. So I know that's kind of like, you know, TA results saying the chart could go up, could go down, could go sideways. I didn't give you any clear insight into what the best ideas are, but we are at $55, and the previous all-time high was 409. And like I said, I see this getting down to 20 to 30 somewhere before it finds a bottom sometime. So you do, in my opinion, have an opportunity to buy it cheaper. And if you got in around here, you can still be in profits and sell it. And it's done its job if it's, you know, built your deposits. So, yeah, take that with a grain of salt. Remember, it does serve a purpose. So I do believe coming with the layer 2, we will put some eyes back on BREIT, sorry. And it is a very limited supply. It is deflationary. You can see that 12% has been burned. I don't have the exact tokenomics on the burns, but this is burned. So it could be something that could get very expensive very quick again. But we got a long ways to go. We got basically an 8x from where we are now to get back to all-time highs. So that could be a while. I think a BREIT can see all-time highs before drip sees all-time highs because of the total supply, and there's not as much sell pressure, and it has a different sort of utility, and you can't make exponentially more BREIT like you can with drip. So it could be still a sleeper play and an opportunity to kind of arbitrage, not arbitrage, speculative trade against even short term. But I think right now it's just going to go lower, so you can't really short it. But once focus is put back on drip, this could be very viable asset to look into as new people are building teams. So, all right, that is it for this video. Just some focus back on BREIT, the other neglected, red-headed stepchild of the ecosystem. So you guys know the drill. If that provided value, like this kind of content, smash that HBO special brother out by liking, subscribe, and like, subscribe, comment down below. And as always, lift daily and achieve your possible. See ya.